realize this must look a little strange.
Not only a common criminal, but a master of the understatement as well.
There's a very logical explanation.
Call the police, TJ.
No, I think I'd like to hear this.
Well, it is sort of intriguing. Go ahead, Gina. Tell us. Give us a very logical explanation of why you broke into my sister's apartment, ripped the head of Samantha's doll off, pulled out papers that belonged to the district attorney's office.
You make it sound almost criminal.
Not almost, Gina. Totally.
First of all, I didn't break into your sister's house. I came over here to see Julia, and the door was practically open.
So what sort of business did you have with Julia?
Personal business.
So what about the doll?
Well, I was just looking around the room, and I happened to see the doll sitting there, so I picked it up. Its little head fell off, and inside were these strange papers. I certainly wasn't going to do anything with them.
I'll call the cops.
But wait a minute, I just told you
a story that not even a 10-year-old would buy. Just tell them we found a burglar.
Don't you dare call me a common criminal.
Well, you're right. It is more than breaking and entering. You were caught stealing vital evidence for a major state investigation. I think 25 years would be a good minimal sentence.
That's ridiculous.
Police are on their way.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, tell it to the judge. You know, I don't think the gray, the prison gray, would go very well with your complexion. I'd go with the stripes if I were you.
You know who's going to end up in prison, Augusta? You, for defamation of character.
Well, considering your past, charges of trying to steal state evidence might be a compliment.
I need to make a phone call.
Forget it.
And what are you doing here? For Sophia and now Augusta?
He's here in a professional capacity.
Yeah, I'll just bet he is. I need to make a call.
Who do you need to call, Gina? Your partner in crime? Well, what's going on? Speak of the devil.
No, I definitely want the Amsterdam account closed. All right. Did Philippe's designs come in yet? Good. Now, I'm going to be at the hospital this afternoon. I'll check in with you later. Thank you.
Everything all right with Armante?
Yes, everything's all right. I feel like I'm letting things slide, but that's where it's going to have to be for a while.
What's all this?
I'm taking some food to eat, and she won't eat the hospital food. I'm worried about it, so Rosa made her favorite things because I wanted to keep her strength up.
She does love Rosa's cooking.
Yes. I'm going to take it over to her right now.
Look, if you wait a few minutes, I'll change clothes and make a few important phone calls. I'll go with you.
Any of the important phone calls have to do with the oil rig investigation?
No, Sophia, they don't. They have to do with my running a major organization. Just like you run Armante. So why don't we back off on that oil rig issue and just think about Eden? She's the only one that counts right now.
Yes, you're right. All right, I'll wait a few minutes. Hurry up, please.
This could be it. Dear God, let this be it.
You're gonna find him. We're gonna get Adriana back.
You see?
What?
Right there. You see that? Look. That's a foot.
Oh my gosh.
You see, somebody was in the room then when you were shooting that. Did you see anybody?
No, I mean, that was right near the end of the tape. Yeah, I shot all that right through the nursery window.
Well, whoever it was responding to what you were doing.
Yeah, there was a cop. He was standing outside watching us.
Yeah, he was posted to guard, Fonseca, right?
Right. You see, Wanda was going on about all these different movies she saw. She wanted me to try these movie angles and stuff. So when I started to run out of tape, she went outside to get some more tape.
Well, do you think that she could have seen who it was?
No, I don't think so. I could ask her, but I doubt it, because there's no way. I mean, she was long gone by the time that foot got in the frame.
Well, yeah, but what about you? You didn't see anybody in there? You don't remember seeing anybody's face, a uniform or anything?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I was too busy concentrating on Adriana. And then when I ran out of tape, I went out and I got some more tape. I am so sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
Oh, are you kidding? This is the single most important clue we've come up with to date. This may turn the whole case around. Thank God you shot it. I'm going to take it down to the headquarters and try to get that little piece of information enhanced. Will you do me a favor in the meantime?
Yeah, name it.
Stay here and look after your sister.
He doesn't have to.
No, I want to. Let me just make a quick phone call, and then I'll be free for the rest of the day, okay?
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Be right back.
So,
Yeah, I'm fine. I just wish there was something I could do. I'm going a little crazy lying in this bed.
You know what the doctor said?
I know, I just want to be able to help you.
I understand how difficult it must be having nothing to do. I think I'd be going crazy if I didn't have something to do.
No. I'm still very interested in making a purchase from the vineyard. It's just that it's going to be impossible for me to get over there today. Well, I don't know. I'll probably have to check my schedule first on that one. Yeah, tell you what. Why don't you do this? Why don't you leave a message over at the lair when you figure it out? Yeah, same number. Okay, bye.
Hi, Ted.
Hey, how's it going, Zach?
Well, you look like the first cowboy I've seen in days to be in a good mood. Is there some kind of news?
Well, yeah, nothing definite, but there's a good chance that a videotape I shot of Adriana the day she was kidnapped has an important clue on it. So anyhow, Cruz is pretty excited about it.
That sounds great.
Yeah, so I've got to get to Eden so he can get the tape over to the police station. I'll see you later.
What they have?
They have the croup.
What?
The Bronsky twins. Their test just came back from the lab.
Oh.
You were afraid it was pneumonia. It's just the croup.
Right. No, thank you, Karen. I appreciate it.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. As a matter of fact, I'll look in on the twins on my way down.
Okay.
Michael, it's Cruz. Can you meet me in my office, the police station? 10 minutes.
Why is everybody looking at me?
Oh, come now.
What's going on anyway?
Gina, what are you doing in Julia's house?
As if you didn't know.
No, what? I was out flying a kite with Julia and Samantha.
And it was wonderful weather to fly a kite in, I'll bet, with the breeze coming off the wall.
Gina.
What?
What? Do you really think I bought your little let's go fly a kite routine?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Talking about the scam that you tried to pull over with me. Your little cocker spaniel expression and your cock and bull story about wanting to spend more time with your daughter.
I do want to spend more time with her.
How is Samantha? Where is she? I haven't seen her for so long.
None of your damn business.
I can't believe you would suspect me of having an ulterior motive.
I didn't suspect you, honey. I knew that you would do this. What surprised me the most was your choice of henchmen.
Well, I don't appreciate these disparaging names.
You'll just have to get used to them, Gina.
Well, maybe you'll listen to reason, Julia.
Don't count on it.
No, I've been trying to explain to your sister and whoever he is, that I came and the door was practically open.
I didn't leave my door open.
Well, maybe Mason did. Maybe he left after you did and he left the door ajar.
It is possible that I didn't close it completely when we left before.
Yes, you see? There you have it. I came in, the door was open, I looked around, I called your name, you didn't answer, so I thought I'd wait for you. I saw the doll, I picked it up, its head fell off, and there were the papers, that's the whole story.
Oh, I believe your story, Gina, I do really.
Well, good, Julia, I'm glad you
The
finally...
part where Mason left the door open, seeing that he was obviously involved in this with you.
Now, see here.
No, you see here. I thought that I had observed the depths of your depravity, but obviously not. You'd use your own daughter to try to get me out of the house so you could let Gina come in here and steal the papers?
You couldn't be more wrong.
You're not getting this. I'm not buying your crap anymore, Mason, you idiot. You just keep getting worse and worse, don't you? I don't even know you anymore.
Julia, don't you want to have this conversation some other time, not in front of all these people?
Oh, be quiet, Gina. Go ahead, dear.
Yeah, go on, Julia. You might as well get it out of your system. I won't hold it against you when I'm vindicated.
Vindicated? Fat chance.
Absolutely.
You're incredible, Mason. You know, ever since you came back here, you're like you're somebody else.
Well, as a matter of fact, you stuck...
No, Mason. I think Julie's just making a big scene. She's making a big deal out of nothing just because she's jealous. That's what this is all about, so don't let her intimidate you.
I told you to be quiet, Gina.
Oh, put a sock in it, Augusta. If your little sister can't get over Mason dumping her at the altar, she should go and see a shrink.
I didn't dump him. When I found out he slept with you, I considered him a health hazard.
Yeah, well, whatever. The result is the same. You're on the highway to old maid's heaven once again, and you're hell-bent on revenge.
This case has nothing to do with revenge.
Nothing worse than a woman scorned.
First-hand knowledge in your case.
Keith didn't dump me. Julia ran him out of town because she saw how happy we were, and she was jealous.
You are truly deluded.
And you're a vindictive shrew, that's what you
Look,
are.
we're getting off the track here.
Why don't you take a shot at me?
What's going on here?
Take a punch at me.
Ladies.
You've done it before.
Shut up.
It
Physical
surprised
violence
me.
is not going to
Pipe
stop.
down! Now, what's going on here?
Well,
She's trying to keep me here. I have no right to do anything wrong.
Nothing we can't handle, officer. Why don't you let us stay?
Now, you let her go. And you be quiet. You look like the only sane one in the bunch.
Boy, have you got a wrong number.
Quiet!
Officer.
I said quiet. Now you. Talk.
Well, officer, these two scoundrels have to be arrested.
Which one?
Well, the smarmy one and his bimbo.
Bimbo?
Officer, I'm Julia Wainwright, acting district attorney.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss
That's
Wainwright.
all right, officer. This bimbo broke into my house and she stole some very important documents.
What about him?
The smarmy one? Oh, well, we didn't actually catch him in the act.
He's a conspirator.
We don't have any evidence, unfortunately.
Of course you don't.
So he's free to go.
For now.
But the man's guilty. What kind of justice is this?
I have to act within the limits of the law.
Well, I'll take this one into the station, then.
Those won't be necessary.
You better get used to them, Gina. They'll be the only bracelets you wear for a long time.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to an attorney.
But he is my attorney.
Don't
He's my
worry,
attorney.
Gina. If you're innocent, I'll make sure that you get off scot-free.
No, you won't. We got her this time. We got her.
Good work, TJ.
Thanks. Now, how about my money?
Well, I thought maybe you'd like to take a moment to savor a job well done.
I'll do a lot of savoring right after you pay me.
Okay, fine. Well, you know, I'm so sorry I didn't bring my camera because the expression on Gina's face when we caught her should be published in every newspaper in Santa Barbara. Here you are.
Wait. I think you left off a zero here.
Oh, no, I don't think so. There, it says $1,500.
We said 15,000.
Did I say that?
What kind of scam are you trying to pull on me, lady?
$15,000 for 2 days' work? Well, it sounds to me like you're trying to pull the scam.
That's not what we agreed
Well,
on.
it's academic, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't matter since I don't have the money. You'll just have to take the rest on account. Here you are. Don't pout. You're too big for that.
Gazpacho, some of Rose's fabulous chicken salad.
Oh, it looks
There
so
you go.
wonderful.
She sent along that wonderful cornbread she makes, too.
You know, she went to all this trouble, but I'm really not very hungry.
Just try a little. Just have a little. You know, if you take one bite, you might get your appetite going. There you go.
Yeah, it's really good.
Is that the cornbread with this little pimentos in it that Rosa makes?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, man, I love that cornbread.
Well, then why don't you eat it?
Thank you very much. You want your soup?
Ted.
What is... Well, I'm just saying, I mean, we don't want Rose's work to go to waste here. If she's not going to eat it.
No, really, I'm not very hungry, so why don't you go ahead?
Baby, you gotta take care of yourself at a time like this.
Daddy, I'd rather not talk about a time like this at a time like this, okay?
You got it. I'm sorry.
No, you don't need to apologize. I really appreciate having you all here, and I'd rather not talk about, what's going on. I'd rather just hear about how you're all doing.
Well, not much to tell, I'm afraid.
Well, I heard on the news that they're setting a date for the hearings on the oil rig case.
Probably.
How are you and Mason going to handle it?
Frankly, I doubt very much Julia has even a case.
Then why is she setting a court date?
Well, we all know Julia, and in spite of how we feel about her, she is a bleeding heart liberal who's on the side of the underdog, whether she has evidence or not.
Well, if you fix the rig after it exploded, I mean, then there's really no worry or anything, is there?
No, look, we're talking about a time when no one even dreamed there was a risk. Naturally, we met government standards as soon as we could.
Well, then, come in.
There's a phone call for you, Mr. Caldwell.
Thank you. Yes? Yes, this is C.C. Campbell. When? Where? Where are they? Where are they now? I'll get there as quickly as I can, thank you.
Any trouble?
Nothing, I can't. Look, darling, I'm sorry. I've got to take care of some business right now.
Oh, that's okay. I understand.
We'll be back a little later, okay?
Did you guys bring anything to drink with this?
Milk.
Ah, well, let me go see if I can get something from the soda machine. I'll be back in a little bit, all right? What?
So what's up?
Well, nothing's up.
How are you and Daddy getting along?
You see that? Clear as day. Look at that.
Yeah.
The guy wasn't wearing any songs.
Look at this.
What?
Looks to me like there's a mark on his ankle right there.
Yeah, that may be a mark. On the other hand, it might be a shadow or something. I don't think we're going to be able to tell unless we can get the computer to kick this part of the image up to another level, which is probably going to take a while.
But there's no question if this is Zach, he could come into the nursery and nobody be suspicious. Less suspicious than if Heather had gone.
True.
You know, Cruz, ever since you told me about Zach, your suspicions, I'm worried about Heather.
You haven't said anything to her, have you?
No, but I don't see how I can protect her without telling her something.
Michael, we have someone tailing Zach 24 hours a day.
That makes me feel a little better.
Well, I mean, I appreciate your concern, but Heather and Zach have been friends for years, and she doesn't fit the profile of the victims anyway.
I'll just keep an eye on her. Now, if this tape points to Zach, you're going to move in on him?
Well, not in a hurry. I can't do anything until I know where my baby is. If he runs, I'll never see the baby again. You understand that?
How many guys do you have investigating him?
I have the 2 guys in this office.
Only us?
I haven't told anyone else of my suspicions.
What about the guy that's tailing Zach?
He thinks we're tailing a lot of other doctors.
I don't understand.
Well, let me put it to you this way. There were 30 cops in this hospital the day my baby was kidnapped. Everybody knows Dr. Kelton's face. He walked in here somehow, and he walked out with my baby untouched.
You think somebody on the force is involved?
I'm not about to find out the hard way. Data processing, please.
Was Zach on duty when Adriana was taken?
No. Eden had to have some surgical procedure done. I called Zach at home because she wanted him to do the procedure.
But he wasn't there?
Yeah, he was there. In fact, he told me he would come in and do it. And then a few minutes later, he called in and told some nurse that he couldn't make it because he'd been involved in an automobile accident.
You checked that out?
Yeah, there was never a report filed.
How about his car?
I didn't look at his car.
Don't you think you should?
Yeah, I suppose I should. I guess I just have been a little busy or something.
That's all right. I was in the traffic department when I was on the force. I can check it out for you.
That'd be great. I'll see if there was ever a tow truck called to the scene.
All right, how long do you figure it's going to take the videotape guys to try and clear up that image?
Well, it's hard to tell, but from my experience, I'd say a couple of hours at any time.
Good. I'll meet you at the hospital. What do you say? In an hour? It gives us time for me to try and find his car, and you can call some towing places.
Great.
We're there.
Appreciate that. Michael, I want you to know it feels real good to be working with somebody I can trust.
Well, I'm not just doing this out of the goodness of my heart. You know, this is the same guy that tortured Julia, and there's another girl who's dead. How about Eden? Does she have any idea? Have you told her about that?
No, I can't afford to do that. I mean, I'm having a hard enough time maintaining around the guy myself. I can't expect her to do the same. It's just a bad question.
We're going to get him. And he's going to pay.
Your father and I just have things that we don't agree on.
I thought after New Year's Eve you two were heading towards a reconciliation.
Well, I love him, and I always will, but I don't think there'll be a reconciliation.
Why not?
He's stubborn, and I'm stubborn.
Cruz and I are both stubborn.
There are just too many things that we look at in a different way. That have some of this, would you please? You're gonna love it. Just look for me, for your mama. All right. He always wants to be in control. I don't like it. He keeps secrets. He does things secretly. And I don't like the way he handles things, and sometimes I don't like the way he does things morally. And I've been independent long enough. I don't want to give that up.
Well, I understand that. I didn't want to give up my independence.
I think maybe you went into your marriage with your eyes open more than I did.
Mama, do you realize all the things that you experienced before you married Daddy?
I know, but maybe that's part of the problem. When I fell in love with him, and I did, I was trying to get away from a lot of things. Honey, it's just that there's so many differences with us.
Well, I wish I could make him see for you.
You help me all the time. And Ted does, and Kelly does. I love you all so much. And I have so much respect for you. I think you are the strongest woman I know.
No, that's not true. You're the strongest woman I know.
I love you. And eat your soup.
No.
Okay. Open up.
Hello? Oui? Oh, yes. Yes. She is a beautiful child. Would you like a picture? But of course. Yes, yes, very soon. Au revoir.
Don't worry, darling, I'll have you out of this. We'll post bail right away, and you won't spend more than 20 minutes in that jail.
It's okay, I've been in jail before.
You have? When?
It doesn't matter. Just get your hands on those memos.
Well, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. We should go back to Julia's beach house while she's here trying to nail me.
Guess you did leave them there, didn't you?
Of course she did. You know, Augusta, she's probably all over TJ by now, and they're probably just sitting there waiting for you.
Guess it's worth a shot.
It's worth more than a shot. After today, Julia will have those papers locked up so tight we'll never get our hands on them.
Conspiracy in the halls of justice. What more evidence do they need?
I'm just conferring with my lawyer.
Come on, Mrs. Timmons. Time for your booking.
I'm sure the mug shots will come out wonderfully, Gina.
What's up, Mason?
Just trying to make sure that my client gets fair and just treatment.
I thought this was your father's war and you were just his bagman. Obviously, it's a little more complicated than that, isn't it?
You have a vivid imagination,
I don't need an
Julia.
imagination when it comes to you and Gina. How does she fit in, Mason?
You heard the same story I did.
I know very well that no matter how desperate your father was, he would never involve Gina in anything. So you must have done it for him.
Don't you think we should be discussing her bail?
Come on, Mason, you can tell me. Who are you trying to sabotage? Me? Or your father?
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the hell is going on here?
I was wondering how it took you so long to get here.
I heard you were about to throw Mason in jail.
You've got quick sources, but they're not very accurate. So your son deserves to be thrown in jail. Well, so do you, actually, but Gina is taking the fall.
Gina, do you mind if I speak to him alone?
I have no hold on him.
Gina, what the hell is going on, and what does Gina have to do with it,
I don't know, Dad.
Oh, I assume you must know more than I do. You are here. You were there when she was arrested. Why don't you just fill me in?
Well, you see, I went over to Julia's this morning and talked her into going out to fly a kite with Samantha and me. I wanted her out of the house so we could search it for evidence in the oil rig case.
Oh, wait a minute. You're not telling me that you hired Gina to search the house?
No. No, she must have gotten there before my man did. Then TJ and Augusta caught her with the memos, red-handed.
TJ and... How the hell did they get involved in this? You want to tell me that?
Well, I don't think they have any idea how damaging or valuable those memos are.
Don't count your chickens about that. She has a nose for smelling out what's valuable and using it against someone.
I can only speculate that Gina got wind of the situation and tried to turn it to her own advantage.
That witch would do anything to get at me. I gotta get out of town just like I did Keith.
Actually, you might have been better off if she had gotten hold of those papers.
And set her up for a perfect blackmail? Are you out of your mind? She'd milk me for every penny she could.
Well, you stand a better chance with her than you will in a court of law.
Thank you. Thank you for that wonderful, optimistic forecast.
Well, I'm just trying to forewarn you.
Let me tell you what I think you should do. Get your hands on those papers. Because I'll tell you something. Everything the Capos have could depend on it.
Well, believe me, Dad, I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Such a beautiful little girl.
God. Did you find out anything?
Yeah. Where's Eden?
She's in for a checkup with Dr. Manning.
Zach's car was in the garage. I managed to check it out. It was a close call.
What do you mean? He didn't see you, did he?
No, he didn't. He didn't. There's a dent on the right front side, and it wasn't caused by an automobile accident.
You're sure?
I'm sure. There are two dents that couldn't possibly have been caused by a single collision. Plus, the engine block, there's no damage on the inside.
So you're saying he did it himself?
That's right, probably with a sledgehammer.
Well, I checked every garage and towing company in the area, and there were no calls at that hour, and none the whole day for Zach's particular car model, so that's it.
All to avoid being in the operating room when Eden was in there.
When he knew that I would be in the OR waiting area, and this baby would be in the nursery.
So we have narrowed down our list to Zach.
Hi. What about Zach?
Boo! What do you think you're looking at, you ugly bug? Yuck. You know why bugs are so ugly? I'm gonna tell you why, because if you were cute, people feel guilty when they stomped on you. Actually, you're not as disgusting as some other creatures I can think of. Still, you're pretty ugly. Don't worry. You're gonna be out of here soon, Gina. What happened?
Bring him in.
Gina, please. Please, I gave you every dime I had. Have some pity on me, please. Please.
It's up to you, Gina.
Please.
What, have pity on you, Cece? Why would I have pity on you? Did you have any pity on me when you ran Keith out of town? Get him out of here!
Gina, please.
Out!
Gina, please. Gina, no. Gina, no, Gina, that's it. Gina.
You got the money? We're in the money. Hey, Mom! You gotta get your hands on those memos, Sonny.
Mrs. Cobb. No. I cannot believe Augusta was stupid enough to leave him in here again.
Only because I knew you were stupid enough to come back for them.
It's not funny to play with guns, Augusta.
So greedy, Mason, so very, very greedy. I knew I could depend on your greed to trap you.
Why don't you just lower that thing?
Why don't you start moving very slowly?
You know, I think we can work out a deal here.
I'm not Gina. I don't deal with slime like you.
Come on, Augusta, you know you're not going to use that thing.
I wouldn't hesitate for an instant.
Yeah. Well, I think you're bluffing. So I'm just going to turn around, walk out of here real slow. I'm not worried. Okay, I'll stop. What the hell are you trying to do?
I have one bullet left. If I wanted to hit you, I could have. So I think we should just go out the door very slowly, get in your car, and go down to the police station. And I hope they put you in a cell right next to that bimbo. Move.
I know that man loved me. What the hell is happening? What now?
Citizen's arrest, breaking and entering.
Which citizen?
This citizen. I found a doll in one hand and these in the other.
Mason, I can't believe
That you would be stupid enough to go back to the scene of the crime. Throw him in jail.
Well, what were you and Michael saying about Zach?
Oh, I was just explaining to him. The Dr. Manning was the one who had done the operation, and that's why you had to see him now instead of Zach.
Oh.
So how did it go?
Dr. Manning said I'm fine. I don't see any reason why I have to be here.
Well, did he say he could leave?
No. He told me he'd tell me later, but I really want to go home.
Well, darling, I would like you to be at home, but not before you're ready.
I am ready. What was that for?
I just wanted to take a little piece of your fighting spirit there. Because I think I needed a little bit of it to keep going, you know what I mean? Just...
Well, are you going to tell me everything that's happening? I really am interested in every detail.
Yeah, well, we're working on it. Got Boswell and Fonseca tracking down all the details we can find about everyone that's connected with this hospital, you know. We're not leaving anything to chance, and got extra people on full-time to take phone calls, and a lot of phone calls have come in since your father posted reward money.
What about Ted's videotape?
We looked at it and we're having it enhanced further, and I don't know, I think it'll pan out. Just keep your fingers crossed. It's probably going to lead us to something concrete very soon.
I'm Tom Brokaw. From world events to events closer to home, news that makes a difference. News of health, science, education, inflation, taxes, the arts. Stories that affect you, your family, your home, and your income. For comprehensive coverage of the news that matters most to you, turn to NBC Nightly News.